One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Blocking foul. Side out. Timothy Moscow. That's his
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
team foul. In for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving.
Mozgov against Bogut. Launches a three. That's good. Bogut's got 10 points in the game.
3 points. Pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Nobody near Barnes. And the three off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. They delivered. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been quite a game for Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Stolen by Thompson.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Thompson's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Love with the screen on Curry. Irving dishes to Love. Again, Love missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. The Cavaliers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Back to Irving. Shot to stop the run. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good. Barnes.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And so it's Cleveland. One with it. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Irving kicks to Love. It's LeBron with the drive. Smith with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. LeBron is doubled. To the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Barnes kicks to Curry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
James, a screen on Curry. Dellavedova, the pass to James. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Love, to the paint. Shot to end this cold run, and it's Dellavedova missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down. Idle it back and get back to the basics.
There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Clark Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And then Shumpert in there for LeBron. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And Steph Curry, with his deep range and lightning quick release, really unique to our league. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Shumpert, no good. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Smith dishes to Mozgov. There's a screen to the left wing. Fry, that's for two. And another miss by Cleveland.
And speaking of Curry, guys, that quick slingshot release, really one of a kind. For most of us, a quick flick shot like that would be lucky to draw iron, but he's able to do it with pinpoint accuracy.
Here's Dellavedova. Kicks it to Fry. Looking to end the run. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it.
First personal foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
What up?
58 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Shumpert. There's the screen. Inside. Here's Fry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Well, talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes. among power forwards again, landing and back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Fry was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. No luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry outside. Another three. For Golden State.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight. Boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Curry's got 24 points. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's McCray. He's covered by Thompson. Williams for 3. Outside for Jefferson. And he's way off from outside. And here's Barnes for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Picked off in midair. Williams kicks to Jones. Pass to McCray. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Thompson with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's McCray. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2.
First one falls for him. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Green passes to Thompson. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Nobody near Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Green dishes to Curry. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Williams, here we go. And it's sent back by Bogut. Thompson for three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Williams against Curry. Elbow shot. That one a little long.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Lets it go with a three. And that one's good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Williams kicks to Jones. The dish to Williams. To the wing on the left. Jefferson with the three. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Barnes passes to Curry. Again, Golden State.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And that one's good.
Assisted. Williams.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-4 run right now. That's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime drop. Delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Jones for three. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight from downtown. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Williams dishes to Thompson. McRae passes to Thompson. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. The three from Barnes. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Barnes has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. That beautiful stroke active tonight. Williams kicks to Jones. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Klay Thompson. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Out to Thompson. Shoots a fader. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Thompson against Shumpert. And Fry has it in the corner. Back to Shumpert. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams attacking. Can't hit from the elbow.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento.
Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
On the court for Michigan. Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash, and it's Smith in at the 5 spot. And there's the pass to White. Pulls up, high post. And it's Michigan with the rebound.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't make it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying, Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, for South champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life. All we do is win. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Baby and soul, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, press you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, hit the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que só fácil, tudo que eu pedisse só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixe mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez, pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim, para mim tem que ter valor. Não é só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Uma fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi mó zica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não beijo mais aquela tão bela e singela.